What is popping, everybody? My name is Ethan, and welcome back to the Visual Fashion Tower channel. We're back for the second and final video today. This one in particular being on Capricorn, who in the Greek mythos roughly equates to Demeter, the goddess of farming, harvesting, crops, essentially anything to do with farming. She's the one to go to. Generally known as one of the most mellow of the Olympian gods, she's pretty relaxed. After all, farming does take a lot of patience. Definitely not the kind of goddess who you want to cross, because she was born from the blood of Kronos as well. And let me tell you something. Blood of Kronos, it gave birth to Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. So, that should give you a pretty good idea of how strong she really can be when she's pissed off. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. And without much further ado, let's go ahead and get straight on into this. Starting us off, Capricorn, we have the Cabinet of Nyx. Okay, interesting. So, possibly in a bit of a dark spot. Capricorn, possibly in a bit of a little bit of a pinch. But why exactly? This is not the first time I've had this card come up recently in the main slot, and usually it can go a couple of ways. So why are you in a dark spot, Capricorn? What's got you in such a bind? Let's find out, shall we? Closest acquaintance? Okay. Interesting. I have a couple theories as to what might be happening now. Not entirely certain of any of them, but I have a couple of theories. One of my main ones being the fact that you are perhaps feeling a little bit lonely without this friend of yours. Because they're off living their own life, having fun, maybe at a party or something. You are back home, possibly alone, Capricorn. Which is, you're one of the more social ones, I'd say, of the signs. Being alone, it's not really in your nature, Capricorn. It's not really your thing, being alone. So let's see if I'm right about that. Where's your head at? The Fleece of Chrysomos. Okay. I feel like that's more of a metaphorical card than a literal card, because usually this card would represent money. This card would represent wealth, it would represent money, it would represent just a lot of money in general. But I feel like this is more of a metaphor for the fact that you really love and cherish this friend. This friend is like gold to you. You love them, you cherish them, you take care of them. And you are missing them very, very, very much. And that's where your head's at right now. That's what I get from this card. But I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. These are three very different cards right now. So let's see if I'm on the right track, shall we? What's around you? Hera's Peacock Throne. Yeah, I think I'm spot on. Okay. Okay. Capricorn. I immediately just got a little brainwave there. You and this friend of yours aren't just friends. You're roommates. That is the immediate sensation I get when I see this card. You two are, at the very least, roommates. While they're off doing work, going out, having parties, whatever they do in their daily life, you are sitting back home, standing watch over your living space, over your home, your apartment, living space, whatever you want to call it. And you are feeling a little bit lonely as a result of that. You're the one watching over everything, Capricorn, and normally that's okay for you because, you'd have people around you, but watching over everything alone can be a bit of a daunting task, Capricorn. Let's see where this goes. What do you want? The Trojan horse. Oh, very interesting. So what you want here really is probably for them to come home. You want them to be home more often. You want them to, not have to go out so often. You want your friend and roommate back. Totally understandable there, Capricorn. Totally, totally understandable. But kind of word of advice, they probably are out for good reasons. And perhaps it would be good to talk to them about this first before taking any drastic action. Because you two seem pretty good together. You seem pretty all right together. And communicating how you're feeling right now about how you'd like to get out as well, and maybe with them in the process, would probably go a long way towards keeping you two together. So let's see, who's advising you? Icarus's ascent. Yep. Yep. Okay. Capricorn. This is exactly what I mean. You do want them to come with you, or you want to go with them even. It's a tough situation you put yourself in, Capricorn. It really is a tough situation you put yourself in because, they're out doing their own thing and you're stuck. So, what are you going to do about it, Capricorn? Are you going to talk to them about it? Are you going to go out on your own, leave the house empty? What is your plan here, Capricorn? Let's find out. What's your dilemma? The Garden of Hesperides. Wow. Okay. So, even going outside feels like a forbidden garden to you right now, Capricorn. You feel so stuck, don't you? You feel rooted to one place. And normally, because your patron goddess is Demeter, the goddess of farming and crops and everything like that, being rooted to one place would not be a bad thing. Being, stuck in one spot, again, normally would not be a bad thing because staying one place usually means that you've got people to stay there with you. But right now, you don't, Capricorn. You feel stuck. You feel trapped. You feel imprisoned. The outside world is like the forbidden garden to you right now. All you need to do is break your chains, I suppose. You might have to take matters into your own hands here, Capricorn. Normally, I wouldn't advise that, and at first I wasn't, but it doesn't seem like this friend of yours is really getting it. Doesn't seem like they're really understanding what's going through your head right now. But I could easily be wrong. Who has the power? Cersei's spell. Okay. Yeah, it's in your hands. It's not like you don't like this friend of yours or this roommate of yours. You love them very, very much, whether it be platonic or not so platonic. But you do love them, indeed, very, very much. And you don't want to lose them, lose their trust, anything like that. You've been staying where you are out of love for them. But there's only so far that love can take you. And I think you're reaching the point now where you're either going to have to sit them down and give them a very stern talking to, or go out on your own and hope for the best. We'll see though, Capricorn. We will see. What's holding you back? The labyrinth's escape. Wow, what a metaphor there. Yeah, no, you are that stuck, aren't you? You feel like you're going in circles, Capricorn. You feel like your own home, your own living space is its own maze that you can't escape. Oh my God, Capricorn, you got to get out into the daylight. You need some sun, Capricorn. Heck, you go out swimming or something. Just do something that you enjoy for once. Don't worry about them for this one day. At least one day, don't worry about them. Don't worry about your living space. Don't worry about leaving it unoccupied. Just go out and do something, Capricorn. Trust me on this one. It will be worth it. Um, what's being hidden? The Gorgon's lair. You're so scared, aren't you, Capricorn? You're so scared of something going wrong. Your own fear is holding you back. And that's not an easy thing to think about, Capricorn. Your own fear of what could happen if you leave is holding you back. But where does that fear come from? Does it come from within, or does it come from this roommate of yours? Is it the fear of, just people breaking in? Is it your own paranoia? Or is it something, that they are saying to you? These are things you should consider before you make your final decision here, Capricorn. Think it over. Really, really think it over. So can you succeed? Morpheus's melody. Oh, you could do it, Capricorn. You feel like you'd lose them if you did this. You feel like you would lose them if you went out and just did your own thing. I don't feel that's the case, Capricorn. I feel like there might have been a little bit of a miscommunication going on. I just got another brainwave here. Just gonna throw this out there. I think there might have been a bit of a miscommunication. I think what you interpreted your roommate saying was not what they actually said. What you interpreted as them saying was, stay home, guard the place, keep watch, I'll be back soon. What they actually said was, if you want to stay around, go ahead. If you want to go out and, leave the place unoccupied, and, that's totally fine by me. Something along those lines, there was a miscommunication. And once you resolve that, all of this will be resolved as well. So now, what happens in the end? Ooh, the Wrath of Hera. You're taking matters into your own hands, Capricorn. You are taking matters into your own hands. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This is not an easy time for you, is it, Capricorn? This is not going to be an easy time. It's not going to be a simple time. There's a lot to this, Capricorn. And I understand what you're going through. I understand the fear. I understand the frustration. I understand even the jealousy. Taking matters into your own hands, maybe not what I would have done, but if this is what you feel personally you need to do, Capricorn, to free yourself from your chains, more power to you. I'm not going to stop you, Capricorn. This is all you. Now, for the PA Series E Stones, when's this all happening? Wow, Pads Forest Revelry. It's going to be a happy ending for you, Capricorn. There is going to be a happy ending. Sunshine and rainbows. You're going to get to go out. You're going to be able to have fun. You're going to be able to have a party, everything like that. Things are going to be great for you. As for when this is all happening, over the next 2 or 3 months. This is a bit of my longer ones, actually. This is one of my longer readings, I'd say. This is going to be a slow process. It's not going to come all at once, Capricorn. It's not going to be a simple deal. But, you will manage it. You will get through this. And, hey, I feel like your roommate will understand, probably. I really, really do. Okay. I'm going to do a quick recap, and we'll go ahead and end things off. I hope you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. And if you haven't enjoyed the video thus far, please do go check me out on Twitter. Got the same name as this YouTube channel, same kind of content there. There's some exclusive content on there you may very, very, very much enjoy. And if you really, really, really love the content on there, consider dropping me a follow. It helps support me and help support the channel. And also on a little side note here, since I've got a second, if you guys would like to see a little bit of spooky themed Halloween content based off the old demigods and gods, do leave a comment down below. Love to hear your thoughts, and maybe if there's a story you want to hear, let me know. So without much further ado, folks, Capricorn, let me go ahead and give you the rundown of this recap here. So, you started this reading off in a dark place because your friend, roommate here, was out having fun. They were out of the town, having parties, going to work, everything like that. You really wanted them back because, you cared about them and you missed them. You didn't want to have to stand watch all the time. And you were thinking about it. And, you want to get out of the house. You really, really, really want to get out of your home, just get out into the daylight a little bit. But you feel like the outside is the forbidden garden. You feel like going outside would be disastrous. And, you want them back so you can do it. But at the same time, you feel like your own home is a labyrinth. So, what's really holding you back here, Capricorn? It's your own fear. Your own fear of the unknown is holding you back. I doubt anything's going to happen if you leave just for a few hours, come back, and everything will be fine. You're going to take matters into your own hands by the end of this, Capricorn. And it looks like when you do, it all ends well. So I guess the best way to end this would be all is well that ends well. And on that cheerful note, thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. You don't miss a single one of my videos. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're also trying to get to 800 subscribers before the end of the month. So please smash like, smash subscribe. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out, folks. Have a good